G'day guys and welcome to the round 5 edition of the Freo Newsroom. It's Anzac Day round this round, which is a massive day on the football calendar.
That's right, Crowley. This Friday night we take on Richmond in the 18th Len Hall match to honour the Anzacs. And earlier in the week, Ross Lyon was asked whether he preps the players any different for an Anzac Day round sort of fixture, and this is what he said.
What's really important for me is that they have an understanding of the day and what we're honouring. So at the end of the day, you know, the Australian and New Zealand forces over a long period of time have been sent to battle by their governments, you know, to really protect the country and, you know, represent the free world, really, haven't they? So, but for our players, I don't ask them to play like the Anzacs and live the Anzac, because that, to me, would almost be disrespectful. What it is, from our end, it's a really important day on the Australian calendar. It's a lot about mateship and, you know, the view on mates and trust, where it originated from under real pressure, and you need to rely on your mates. So what we ask is an effort that honours that day. So honour the occasion with great effort, because we feel that's what it deserves. We don't try and play, because I think that would be disrespectful.
Young Tanner Smith was given his opportunity on the weekend, and he really stood up against some of the best power forwards in the competition. Yeah,
that's right. Tanner's actually a St Paddy's boy, which is a prominent football school in Ballarat. Has produced some very quality footballers, including Drew Petrie, Clint Young, James McDonald, and our very own Nick Subin.
Grill. Yeah. Now, Tanner made a little bit of St Paddy's history on the weekend, being the 100th player to make his AFL debut in a VFL or AFL game. So, Adelaide's Brad Crouch was a bit stiff. He was number 99 just a week or so before. So
no prizes for 99.
No prizes for 99. No one remembers 99. Good on you, Tanner.
Speaking of record breaking, the club raised $106,100 during the Starlight Purple Haze game for the Starlight Foundation, which was about $20,000 more than this time last year. So well done to the footy club and well done to the Starlight Foundation.
It's a fantastic effort. So in the 11 years that we've been doing the Starlight Purple Haze game, the Fremantle Football Club's managed to raise $540,000 for the foundation, which is a great effort.
Earlier in the week we had our first open training session for the year. It was a massive turnout, and Crowley, I believe you had a special visitor come and see you?
Yeah, that's right, my little mate Damon Rossi. I met Damon back in 2007. Through my stuff with Red Kite, and went out to the hospital and spent a bit of time with him and his family in the Ronald McDonald house, and we've sort of stayed in contact ever since, and caught up with him a few times and get him down the room sometimes, but he was down there and I was seeing him in the crowd, and he asked me to go and have a bit of a kick with him, so that's what we did.
And you did?
Yeah. Good. He showed me how to kick goals from the goal line. So
this is not the only one. Very nice, Crowls. Always a crowd pleaser. Now, if you're heading on to the game this week, make sure you get down to Gate 8, where they'll be handing out these little Australian flags. Make sure you're giving them a wave during the game. You'll be looking fantastic, and maybe you might get on the TV.
They're a bit small, guys.
Well, they can't all have big flags at the game. It'll be a bit of a distraction. Dangerous.
True. It's also Ross Lyon's 150th game as coach in the AFL, which is a great achievement, and Big Zachy Dawson's 100th AFL game. So congratulations to both those two. So that's it for the newsroom for this week.
We'll see you in round 7 when we take on Collingwood.